time gone.
No, went by really fast.
But of course, with the end of the year, that means the end of school sports. So
Yeah,
let's go over the recap.
sports are pretty much done. They ended in mid to late May. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it was fun covering most of the sports this year. I got to cover football, and I got to cover the basketball team, most of the soccer team as well. So that was pretty fun.
A little bit baseball too.
Yeah, baseball. Baseball was cool too. It didn't end how we wanted it though.
No, but sometimes it just doesn't end up the way you want it to. But overall, teams played great. They did the best they could. Certain situations in certain sports we were, top competitors. Others, didn't have that good of luck.
Yeah.
But there's always next year.
There is. Well, for you.
For me, yeah.
For you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The graduating senior won't be here next year.
No, it's ending pretty fast. We got 2 weeks. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have the NFL schedule release. Came out in the second week of May.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I want to get your thoughts on that because I know you are a Broncos fan.
Yeah. I'd say we got pretty lucky with the strength of our schedule around the middle of the pack. Not too tough, not too easy. But the first 8 weeks looked pretty easy for us. We could see maybe winning 7-8 games. As I recall, but your 49ers, I think, have the tougher schedule.
We have the fourth toughest schedule in the league, but we do open up at Chicago, which is one of the worst teams in the league, or projected to be. So that'll be good for Trey Lance to settle down, and get ready for the tough schedule that we have this year.
I wouldn't count the Bears out. New management, I don't think they have Matt Nagy anymore.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Bears may be a whole new franchise now.
they might. It's gonna be interesting though. Fields, Lance, week 1.
Yeah,
That's gonna be fun.
2 sophomores.
Yeah,
One realistically a rookie. He hasn't had a
yeah.
full complete NFL start yet.
Trey only started 2 games last year and came in for half of one. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so we have an update from the MLB season. We're about a month or 2 in now, and the top teams that we think that are gonna be in the playoffs is starting to top the standings. Of course, sadly the Dodgers, first place, because of course they bought the whole league.
Yeah, I mean, like I said again, all the LA teams, whether it's football, baseball, I don't know where they get their money from, but they get it.
Yeah, the Yankees, man, definitely dangerous with Judge and
Yeah.
Stanton right now. Yeah. Also the Giants, we're struggling a bit to start the season, but we're getting it together. We're on a 3-game winning streak. Jock Peterson's literally carrying us to wins at times.
Yeah. I remember when, didn't he have like 2 home runs or something? I forget
Dude,
which game.
against the Mets. Oh yeah, the Mets.
That was a bad series. That kind
I-
of went down there.
Yeah, the Mets. The Mets have been great this year, which is rare.
Didn't Scherzer get injured or
He
something?
did. He's out. He's out for around 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, a lot of starts there.
Now I get to tackle on a solo segment, and this has to do with motorsport racing, with the 3 biggest races of typically the year happening around the day before Memorial Day on May 29th. Formula One in the Monaco Grand Prix kind of went a little bit south. They had rain delays and a lot of stuff, and Ferrari kind of blew what should have been an easy win on a track like Monaco with a narrow track, and usually the pole winner, or the driver that holds the pole position wins the race, but Ferrari messed up on the strategy, and Red Bull came in, took advantage of it, and got the win with Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen taking 3rd, which puts him in good position, gives him a lot of good points on the Constructors' Championship. But Carlos Sainz placed 2nd, where he started in the race, so it gives them points, and Leclerc placed 4th, although he was not very happy with his strategist or team principles. Moving on to the Indy 500, Scott Dixon actually recorded the fastest qualifying lap at the Indy 500 at an average speed of, I believe, 235 miles an hour, held the pole position. Unfortunately, although he was having such a great race for about 2/3 of the race, leading all the laps, he got hit with a speeding penalty coming into the pit road, which inevitably costed him the win. Although his teammate Marcus Ericsson won the Indy 500, making him the 2nd Swedish driver to ever win an Indy 500. Now moving on to NASCAR with the Coca-Cola 600. Very long race, of course, happening about 2 hours after the Indy 500. Very exciting. 17 cautions, a lot of wrecking. Actually went into overtime where Denny Hamlin took the win there. Although I didn't like the result, I'm not a fan of Denny Hamlin, but it was a good day for the Gibbs racing team after it's all said and done with that, after many of them were experiencing a lot of issues.
So, for World Cup qualifying, Scotland lost to Ukraine, so Ukraine moved on to play Wales on June 5th. The winner of that game will be in the World Cup and will be placed in the group with the United States, England, and I believe Iran. Yeah. So another news with the World Cup, Mexico, they qualified, wasn't really good. Was very disappointed, as well as other people in that in how they played. But they did get in the same group as Argentina, Saudi Arabia, and Poland, which is the group of death pretty much. Some of the top nations are in that group, and to be honest, I don't see Mexico making it out, which makes me sad. But we put ourselves in this situation. Yeah, so the World Cup will be in November this year because of the heat in Qatar, where the World Cup will be, where it's going to be being played, I should say. And yeah, should be fun. Alright, so the NBA Finals are here at the time of this recording. They start today, right? Warriors, Celtics. Definitely an interesting matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be lying. I kind of wanted to see the Heat and the Warriors show up, have a showdown. Because I do like Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler a lot. But, I think the Celtics and the Warriors are going to put on a good series.
Yeah, I'm a big Jimmy Butler fan, so I wanted him to win, but I didn't really care who was in the finals, as long as it wasn't the Grizzlies, to be honest. But it's going to be an interesting game,
Yeah.
I have, actually, what do you have? What do you have in the series?
I have the Warriors.
Warriors? How many
think
games?
Game 7. I
Game
think it's going to
7?
be 4-3. Warriors take it.
I have the Warriors in 6, just into the better team in general, but should be an interesting series. Hopefully, because the conference finals were boring.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
They were. Yeah, but I think this is going to be a pretty good series. Basketball.
Right. And then we'll see. Is there a new dynasty coming with Boston, or will the old dynasty and the Warriors continue? It's going to be a good storyline. 2, 1. Alright, so for our final segment, this won't really be about sports, but wanted to give you some advice, I'm a senior. I'll be out of here in a week, and you'll be here in 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
I just wanted to say, have fun, You have all of sophomore, junior, senior year, because it's going to go by fast, but, to have good relationships with your teachers, that'll always make everything go smooth.
I appreciate the advice,
Yeah.
And of course, some of our viewers definitely listen to him. He's the senior, the graduating senior.
The senior.
You're a kid.
Also, so in the Kennedy Clarion, we have flyers going around and posted all over the school about senior wills. And I didn't do it as a form for senior wills because, this is my senior will. I'm going to do it here. Well, so, I was kind of the host of the show for the, or whatever, and I wanted to give you, hosting duties when I'm gone. Yeah.
I'm gone.
If you come back, next year, that would be cool, to see it carry over, and if our teacher picks it up for another season next year, so hopefully show the next person the ropes, and yeah, just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's watched the video, it was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, I really enjoyed doing this, talking about sports. Hopefully it does carry on, maybe when I'm also long gone, graduated from Kennedy as well.
Yeah, hopefully it carries on until the next generation.
Yeah.
Knowing that we started something,
Yeah, that'd be
We
cool.
started a sports show at Kennedy. Alright, thanks guys.